Hello, my dear friends. Today we will discuss the play The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was born in 1564 and he died in 1616 in the age of Queen Elizabeth. And his most popular works are uh, comedies and both tragedies, and Comedy of Errors, Love Labors Lost, uh, As You Like It, and Twelfth Night. These are the comedies, and Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth. These are the tragedies that are most popular. So now we should move towards the play The Merchant of Venice. This play, and this is a story of a merchant, that Antonio. He is a rich merchant of Venice. He had many friends and he was very intimate with Bassanio. Means Bassanio is his best friend. One day what happens, one day he was in sad mood because he want to meet uh, his beloved. By chance he met Bassanio with Lorenzo and Graciano in the street. Graciano, who was light-hearted and very talkative, he began to make fun of him. He remarked that Antonio was too much absorbed in worldly affairs. He said that those who thought too much of the world lost at it. At this, Antonio says that I hold the world as the world, a stage where every man plays a part and mine is a sad one. So this is also very famous quotation from this play, that in uh, another place like As You Like It, the same idea comes, and this is very important, that this world is a stage and every man plays a part of it. Next character is Graciano. Graciano, however, preferred to play the role of a fool. He said that I prefer the role of a fool. What is the role of fool? Fool is a character who trying to make amusement in this play, who want to amuse, who want to make entertainment of people. In his opinion, some people were reputed to be wise because they said nothing. If they opened their mouths, their folly would be revealed. He says that some people pretend to be wise, but whenever they open their mouth, their follies, their mischiefs, their half knowledge or surface knowledge comes out. So this is the opinion of Graciano. Lorenzo and Graciano departed, promising to meet their friends for dinner. And in Bassanio's opinion, Graciano talked more nonsense. But what Bassanio thinks, that Graciano talks more nonsense. He is not serious in his talks. So Antonio asked Bassanio about the lady to whom he intended to make a secret journey. Who is that lady? Portia. And Bassanio said that he was in financial difficulties. Now, for that lady, uh, Antonio wants some money, and he wants this money from Bassanio. But here, Bassanio himself is suffering from financial difficulties. So, he had cribbed his fortunes by his extravagant habits, and he was worried how to repay his debt. He is already in debt, so he is worried that how I will repay my debt. He owed too much to Antonio in money and kindness, but still he gives too much money with kindness, because Antonio is best friend of Bassanio. Now Antonio asked him his plan, and he promised to do his best for his friend. But still, uh, Bassanio asked him that yes, I will give you money. However, I don't have right now it, but I will somehow manage it. So Bassanio says that in Belmont there lived a rich, fair and virtuous lady called Portia. Bassanio says that there is a place called Belmont where a rich, fair and virtuous lady lives, and her name is Portia. She was known for her wealth and worth, and she is known for her wealth. She is very rich and worth. Worth means qualities, her good qualities. Suitors from every land visited her. Suitors means one who wants to propose her for marriage. Her sunny locks were like the golden fleece, and many Jasons came in quest of her. Now Bassanio is making appreciation. She is praising Portia that her locks, her hairs are like gold. They are in golden color. Bassanio hoped his suit might be crowned with success. Now Bassanio says to Antonio that you may get this crown and you may get success if you will go there and suit this lady. Antonio says that all his fortunes were on the sea. But Antonio says that all my fortunes are on the sea, because it was his business on ship that all his fortunes are there on the ships. He had no ready money right now. So Antonio asked Bassanio to find out what his credit could do in Venice. So now Antonio asked Bassanio to find out what his credit could do in Venice. He himself promised to try and to make available to him the money that he needed for his journey to fair Portia at Belmont. So still he is trying to get that money so that he can visit that place that is called Belmont. Now there is another difficulty. This is Portia's father. This difficulty is that Portia's father had made a will, and this will is very difficult. Why? Because according to his father, that according to it, all suitors for Portia's hand were compelled to guess in which of the three caskets. He made a competition in the court that there will be three caskets, one of gold, another silver, and the last will be lead, and the portrait will be hidden in this casket. The first who guessed right was to marry her, and whoever will guess it, he will win, and he will marry to Portia. This was the will of Portia's father. So in next part what happens that, but each before he was allowed to choose must swear that if he chose wrong, he would never thereafter promise to marry any woman. This was the condition, that whoever will prove wrong, he will not marry to any woman. So it was very difficult for the suitors. So some found this condition hard and went away without trying their luck. Some of the suitors, they found it very hard that going without marriage is very hard, so they went back without trying their luck. Other suitors chose, but they failed to discover the portrait of Portia. So I think this is clear till now. Next part we will deal in our next video. Thank you.